Hey, I'm Michael, drummer for String Cheese Incident, and I'm just going to give you a tour around what I got going up here. And when we started out, I only played congas and bongos and this cowbell thing, woodblock. It's been in the band, been in my rig since day one, every single show it's seen. And that was the whole thing, and I learned to play drum kit later as the band was already progressing. So this was the whole thing, and then I'm like, well, I can weave this in to be the normal, would this be considered a semi-normal 5-piece drum kit with the hand percussion world woven in? That's what I got going. I got 2 congas, a bongo, 2 timbales, woodblock, cowbells, and a 5-piece kit with a lot of cymbals. I do some semi-unique stuff in that I work in beats, especially before Jason joined, that have everything going on. When I was a kid, I kind of tinkered around on piano and noodled a bunch, and then I went to college in Santa Cruz, and I had a very strong mentor friend of mine that said, you should do African drumming on the hill. And so I went up there and started learning these African beats on congas and simultaneously started tinkering on guitar. And then we moved to Crested Butte, and we were in a couple bands together, just 2 percussionists, and that started to take hold. And then when Billy moved to Crested Butte, then I had a real purpose for sure. That's when then I was like, oh. And then learning drum kit became kind of an obsession because I could just feel the rock thing right around the corner, as opposed to being a little bluegrass dash calypso kind of vibe. And I worked at Sandy's Drums in Boulder, Colorado, and every night I'd close the store and just smoke a bunch of weed and practice for hours, trying to get up to the speed where I was where I wasn't totally embarrassing on stage. Now that Jason's in the band, I haven't done any parts since he joined where the songs integrate my hand drum playing. But back in the day, I would, like a Latin piece, I would try to do all the parts at once, like Pirates, the beat is. And then San Jose. But basically now I only go to congas for drum solos or the songs that the things are written into, which there's like 10 or 15 songs where the congas are written in. I've learned to simple down musically for sure, play a lot less, because if I was doing all kinds of crazy stuff and then Jason's doing crazy stuff, then it's just too much stuff. So I've tried to make my beats get is often enough, I don't generally like to have endorsements because then I don't want someone telling me what to play and what not to play. So I just buy my own stuff. I've got everything from, what are these called? Aquarian, Istanbul, Zildjian, and Sabian cymbals. I got them all going on up here. And then the drums, I do love birch as a shell tone. The tone of birch shells has a deeper, more fundamental tone. I use Remo Clear Emperors, which are double-layered heads on the toms, and then an Evans Dry snare head, and a Power Stroke Remo kick head, and DW 9000 pedal, which is the best pedal ever made for sure, and LP congas with Remo heads on them. I played the Wuhan since somebody stole my nice dark K in a club in Tuscaloosa, Alabama in '97. In the middle of the show, I just came back and my cymbal was missing. My key to success is to not do anything stupid that I'm trying to do that I can't do.